go like south of that goddamn BP gas station. I mean,
all right, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much. I see El Jefe on the line, Saladina, Taylor 257. Let me switch the camera on me. Alan 410. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for another amazing episode of Reservoir Meetup on Periscope TV. I also see Naviris, I believe. If I'm saying your name incorrect, I apologize. Thank you guys so much for joining us again on yet another amazing episode of Reservoir Meetup on Periscope TV. Neville! Hey, Neville, how are you? All right, guys, so we're here in Baltimore City. We're actually in the 21215. So if you're in the DMV area, make sure you double tap the screen and heart it up. If you don't know how to write comments as well, because I've been getting that too, double tap on the screen. That's how you do the hearts. And then when you tap on the screen, also there should be a little comment box, and that's how you can directly ask questions with us today. We're going to be doing a fabulous episode. Yes, guys, heart it up, heart it up, heart it up. Also, make sure you share this on Twitter as well today. We're going to have an amazing episode, especially for all my newbie rehabbers who are on the line. Hey, Renardo. I should have known. All my newbie rehabbers who are on the line, I have an amazing dude here with us today. He's going to be taking us through an actual rehab project. So he's going to be doing all the costs for like the demolition, if you wanted to do rental style, if you want to do rehab style, anything you want to do. Okay, I see Conjugate always. I might be screwing these names up, but I apologize. But on behalf of Charles Blair, the mad scientist himself, and the Real Deal community, we want to thank you guys again so much. We are in the 21215 in Baltimore City. So the actual episode today is called The Numbers That Count. One of the biggest mistakes I can definitely say throughout wholesaling, rehabbing, everything is miscalculating numbers. That gets everyone. You think a house is worth $150,000. Come to find out that joker is only worth $100,000. You just shorted yourself about $50,000. What do you do now? So for all the wholesalers, rehabbers on the line, we have Brian Shanklin himself, and he's going to be breaking down everything for us today. Keep the hearts flowing. I see Josh, VA Steph 804. Hello. Thank you so much. Wavy 357. Thank you so much for joining. Also, make sure that you RSVP for our next upcoming meeting. We meet the fourth Saturday of each and every month. So this month, I believe we're June 25th at 9:30 a.m. at the Baltimore Hilton. So for all of you in the DC and in the Baltimore area, it's pretty convenient for both of us. So cool beans, guys. All right. So let me go ahead. I'm going to get Brian on the line now. We're going to get this episode started.
hello, Periscope.
Hey, Brian, how are you?
You don't carry yourself.
All right, cool. So just tell the audience, yes, guys, keep the hearts going. I think we're about to reach 50,000 pretty soon with the heart. So let's see how much you could give Brian today. So just give the audience a little bit of background detail about yourself. You're a very, very interesting man, I must say.
I started my real estate career back in '87, basically being an actual vocal for my cousin Carl Barnes. He was an actual rehabber in D.C., him and my aunt. So I used to do a whole lot of labor work for them back in the 80s. Then in 1991, I became an appraiser, done some appraisal work.
Okay.
And basically, my introduction into the game is through the actual, from an actual appraiser and also a contractor.
Okay.
Like right now, I do contracting, and I also help my friends with the actual appraisal. I'm also a landlord, contractor, rehabber, like your one-stop shop for anything in real estate.
Okay, cool. So now today we're actually going to be going inside of this property. We're on Ricestown Road. I see you, Teresa, as well. Thank you so much for joining. All right, so we're going into this property now. Baltimore, for all of you who are not, and if you're not from the Baltimore City area or you're not familiar with Baltimore, definitely put in where you're from in the comment box, because I would love to know who we have on the line today. So Baltimore is known for, you know, these row homes, and Baltimore, and actually, Brian, in your experience, what's the typical age of like these row homes in Baltimore? Like, when were they usually built?
The ones like Reservoir Hill were built like the late 1900s.
Late 1900s?
I mean, I'm like the late 1800s, early 1900s. The ones around here.
Okay.
Ricestown Road was built like in the 50s.
In the 50s?
60s.
Okay, cool. I'm right down the street from you, Queen. Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
Like a whole lot of ones like in Reservoir Hill still have like gas pipe. They used to have like gas lights on a whole lot of the older houses like in Reservoir Hill, Boulder Hill, Marble Hill.
So what's the bad thing think about having those gas?
That's back, but you can't use that stuff no more.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Got you.
That's basically putting a date on the property because that was before electricity.
Before electricity.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a cool thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it haunted? I promise you the inside of this house is not haunted. It's not haunted, Brian. Yeah. And I think Renard, you say you down the street. Come on, come join us. We want to be here for the next 30 minutes. So we're gonna walk inside. This right here.
Let's start with these steps. These steps have to go.
Oh, they gotta go.
They have to go. I'm like, there's no the guy's been passing this for probably around 10 or 15 years. So
oh wow. Okay.
This right here has to go. It's easy just to actually jackhammer it up and basically you go back on the cheap end, go back with wood steps. On the actual, I go back with cement. I go back with wood because it's actual neighborhood doesn't demand cement steps.
Okay.
So I go back with some actual pressure treated wood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So now, if we're going back with the cement, well, you said this neighborhood we could do wood.
Yeah, because I'm like, you don't want to put no more than around 50 grand into this property, no matter, because I'm like, the neighborhood is not demanding it.
Now that's a cool thing, because where are you getting the 50 grand from? Because I could, guys, you could kind of see how the outside area looks. There are a few board ups on this block, and thank you so much, Marion DMG. It's Bond 007. Oh, that's a cute name. Thank you guys so much for joining. So you could see the neighborhood. It's a couple of board ups over here. There's one across the street. So is that where you're getting the amount that you don't want to put any more than 50,000 in?
Yeah, it's all about return on investment. So
gotcha.
Let's say you buy this house for around 40 grand, and you put around 50 grand into it.
Okay.
You'd be at $90,000. Your actual mortgage would be somewhere around $450-$500 a month.
Okay.
So you might get $1,100 for the first unit, $1,100 for the top unit.
Okay.
So you have a pretty decent cash flow. You probably cash flow around $1,200 or $1,300 a month.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I like those numbers.
Yeah,
all right. So we already started off with the step. You done tore this poor house up. Yeah. From the steps.
Keep it real. Right. I gotta keep it 100.
You gotta keep it 100. All right. And guys, keep the hearts flowing. The more hearts we get, the more recognition we get for being on Periscope. That's why I always say heart it up. Yep. Great scope. Thank you so much.
These steps gotta go too.
Okay. These steps gotta go too. Okay.
See what happened over there?
They
had a boo-boo over there. They tried to patch over it, and they had to basically break up the actual tile to actually redo them steps.
Right. Okay.
So I'm like, certain stuff you can't save.
Gotcha.
See how it's shifting? It's gonna keep shifting. So the same thing, I'll go back with wood steps right here too.
Gotcha. And hey, David, how are you? Thank you so much for joining in today. All right. So now let's go up on top of the actual porch. So already looking down at the wood.
Yeah, basically go over top of this with some hardy backer. And basically do the same thing they done over there. Get some actual slate tiles.
Slate tabs. Okay.
Tile. And basically just put that right here.
Okay. So now for actually doing that, let's start off at the wood steps. For the wood steps, how much would you estimate that cost in itself just to take out the concrete and do the wood steps?
That'll probably be all a part of your actual demo. I can basically break everything down and basically send you a spreadsheet later on.
Okay, cool.
But off the top of my head, let's say $500 to $700. Let's say $300 to $400 right here.
Okay, got it. If you want Brian to send you that spreadsheet, say, give me the spreadsheet, Brian. All right. Somebody said use dynamite. Y'all are disrespectful. This house is not that bad.
See, right here? This is me. I'll basically take this window out.
Okay.
Put a brand new window, brand new door.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because the thing is, you have to make this property enticing to make somebody want to actually live here.
That is true.
Would you want to stay here? Rent here?
In the condition that it is, I wouldn't. We got you on that spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Someone actually asked on the line, they said, can you build over the spreadsheet? Okay, I see Les like they said, give me the spreadsheet, Brian. You might have to really give them that spreadsheet. So can you actually build over those concrete steps? Would that be beneficial, or you think it'll be best to just go ahead and demo it out?
Right here. Let's look at the neighbor stuff. They basically done that and they started cracking, so they had to basically go over top of it again because it's going to keep shifting. The actual footing on the actual old concrete is bad. That's the reason it's keep shifting. So it's best to actually jackhammer it up or knock it down and basically pour another foot in and go back with wood.
Gotcha.
If it was in a more solid neighborhood, I'd say go back with cement steps, but I go back with wood.
Go back with wood. Okay. Yeah. And hello, Teresa. I see you said give me the spreadsheet. All right. They said and put bars on the windows. Thank you, Kenny. All right. So we're gonna go upstairs. Which one do you want to start? Because this is a duplex, guys. So that's why he said you said about 1,100 to 1,200 cash flow if you do the rehab, right?
Yeah, do it.
Okay. And that's because it's 2 units.
Yeah, you had to make it look beautiful for the people that want to actually come live in this area right here.
Okay.
You have to do something to make them want to come live here. So
gotcha.
Let's start with this unit right here.
Okay. So we're gonna go into this unit. Brian is gonna break down everything in terms of what the best bet, you know, for, let's say if we were doing like a fancy schmancy rehab, but you said this area can't hold that, but just to give you guys some ideas, and then the basic rehab that we would more than likely do for this area.
Like right here, I will actually drop the ceiling like around 2 or 3 inches.
Okay.
And run new drywall. Something that's called laminate. I'll laminate this whole ceiling right here.
All right.
Laminate the walls, go right on top of the walls with like 1/4 inch drywall.
Okay. Now, when you say go over it with the drywall, what is the benefit of doing that? Because someone would possibly come in here and try to just
paint it.
Yeah.
It makes it look like it's been completely rehabbed.
Right.
It's called a trick hab.
Okay.
So you just basically go over top of it with new drywall, fresh paint. It looks like a completely gut job.
Gotcha.
You also change out the baseboard trim right here.
Okay.
Because this actual baseboard trim dates the property.
Oh, so interesting.
And you also will move these actual electrical sockets 15 inches off the ground.
Gotcha. Yeah. Thank you so much for the hearts, guys. Keep them coming, keep them coming, keep them coming. So, in Baltimore City, if you have these old baseboards right here, just know you're dating yourself, so you want to get those taken out, and then you can go ahead and drywall over everything to give it that fresh new look.
Fresh new look.
Okay.
Like I said, brand new window.
Brand new window. Brand new door. All right.
Up under this copper right here is like hardwood floors.
It's like that in a lot of them.
I'm like, we're going into the next bedroom. Let's walk in there real quick anyway.
Cool.
Yeah, good light. Need some more light.
Oh yeah, that first. I feel like you got the surround lighting system. All right, so this is the first bedroom. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but I know you're about to tear it apart.
No, it's good. It's the same thing. I just laminate these walls.
Laminate the walls. Okay, cool.
See, like right here, I put a brand new base case trimming around the window right there. See right there.
Case trimming around the window. Okay.
I changed all that right there.
Gotcha. And Lush, you said you live in a bad rehab. Good to know all this. Yeah, this is the stuff that you really have to look for, even when you're renting. It's crazy.
The thing is to make it look new, like the actual floors, sand hardwood floors down, and stain them like a dark color, like chocolate.
Okay.
And put acrylic over top of the hardwood floors, not polyurethane, acrylic.
Acrylic?
Yeah, acrylic is real hard.
Really?
Section 8 tinted can basically scratch and mess that up, but with the polyurethane, they can actually go straight to that.
Oh.
So I tell everybody that's doing Section 8, keep the hardwood floors and use polyacrylic.
Okay, cool. That's good to know. Now, with these floors, thank you so much, Miss Nick. You just joined in. How are you? All right, now these floors, they kind of look like they're stained, but what did they do here? Why does it have this dark look?
Back in the 80s and 90s in Baltimore, slumlords used to paint the floors. Instead of putting top of that. Used to paint the floors red. When I first came to Baltimore in the 90s, they used to refuse to put copper down. So they used to paint the floors red, green, purple, whatever.
Oh, interesting.
It's real tacky.
Yeah, okay, so this is a paint job, and then
So the thing is to sand this down right here, and basically stain it.
Gotcha.
Bring some light to these actual hardwood floors.
Gotcha. Cool.
Brand new doors.
Brand new doors, okay. And then the also another big thing. Oh, Heaven Lady, she said that he's a really good contractor, so clearly you've been rubbing somebody the right way. And someone else said it's not that bad. I mean, the condition of the property.
Who said it's not that bad? One slumlord said that.
You can't call people a slumlord on Periscope.
This bathroom right here has to go.
Has to go?
It has to go.
Oh, okay.
It has to go. I'm like, who would want to use that bathroom on Periscope? Would you put your child in that tub right there?
If you would put your child in this bathtub, comment your name in the comment box. We won't judge you. All right. So now with this bathroom, one thing that I noticed is that it's very narrow going inside.
Yeah.
So somebody said, hell no. Nope. Hell. Okay.
Brand new bathroom.
Now, because it's so narrow, what would your advice be in terms of making it look a little
The thing
wider?
is, probably for like another $2 or $3 grand, you can actually move the walls like right here somewhere.
Okay.
Or make this whole thing right here actually, because like in certain like apartments, like I say like in Lanham and Laurel, they had the actual washer dry combo in the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm like, you can probably get like a combination unit and probably move the bathroom wall to like right here.
Okay, and that'll make the space appear a little bit. Okay,
gotcha. Like this right is a big kitchen in a way.
This is huge.
It's a big kitchen right here. So,
this is huge.
So like I said, we can take like around 4 or 5 feet and basically bring the walls to like right here. Bring the wall right there.
Okay, as Bond said, wasn't that bad to that bathroom? I know. Anybody remember when that tile was made? Okay, so that tile, I feel like that dates the house too.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
like up in here, I wouldn't even try to play with the hardwood floor. I just go over top of this with ceramic tile.
Okay, so the benefits of going over top. Oh gosh, I wish he could assess my house here in Cleveland, Ohio. Listen, the possibilities are endless. Yeah. Go ahead and say, Brian, give you that spreadsheet, and we'll see if we could contact you to get him out to Ohio. All right, so now these tiles, are these asbestos tiles?
No, these are old 1980s tiles.
Okay.
Yeah, these are old school tiles. Well, I mean, real cheap. You can get them for like 29 cents a tile.
29 cents. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So what would be the best
I'll go back with some ceramic tile in here.
Okay.
Me personally.
So now for the actual kitchen layout.
I keep the kitchen layout the same because I'm like, it's the neighborhood you're in. But me personally, I call myself the overkill king. I will put granite right there.
Granite? Okay.
Because one thing about these linoleum, this right here, for micro countertops, with Section 810, sometimes they put hot pots on here.
Yes.
It'll be a big burn mark right here on your actual, so I'm like, you might as well spend that extra $200 and get the actual granite and it been here forever.
Cool. Now, I pray I'm saying it right. Cogitate always. Said, doesn't ceramic tile crack?
That's true too. Yeah, but I'm like, if you go with the linoleum tile, that actually tears.
Oh, okay. So now,
the best thing, if you want to, you can put bamboo in here because bamboo is water resistant. This, that, and the third. Oh. Yeah, I said you go with bamboo because the hardwood, you can go with hardwood in, but it's like this starts spilling a whole lot of water.
Yeah.
The water swell. But the best thing in here is probably bamboo or ceramic or that's if you have like a little bit more of a budget, that same slate that's out front, put slate in here. Okay.
All right. So we got some options. So ceramic does crack, but it's way better than hardwood, especially since it's inside of the kitchen.
But the thing is, if you want to go actually hard, you can put it something called clear epoxy.
Clear epoxy
over top of the actual ceramic, like 2 or 3 coats. So your actual tennis came in actually damaged the actual ceramic tile.
Okay. Yeah, so clear epoxy on top of the ceramic tile. Yeah. Okay, got it.
That would also, I usually do that in the bathroom, especially with my Section 8 properties, because one thing about tenants, I'm like, every time I take a bath, like right above where I take the bath, it's always a water stain.
Always.
So you basically put clear epoxy or some acrylic over top of the tiles to make it waterproof.
Oh, okay.
So the water won't seep through the tiles and go down to the next level.
Awesome. And Miss Nick, she said, isn't bamboo? It is expensive.
No, it depends what kind of bamboo. You can get bamboo for like around $2.
Oh,
$2 a square foot.
Wait a minute. Okay, I misspoke. So, so you can get bamboo. So, what's like the low end of bamboo and what's the high end of bamboo?
Bamboo can range anywhere from $150 to like around $10 a square foot.
So
you go with the cheap stuff.
Okay, cool. Like Jesus said, this should be a show. I know. Don't you love it? We do this every Thursday, but you know.
Same thing right here. Like, me personally, laminate the walls and basically I square this. I gotta figure out, is this a window? I believe it's right here.
It looks like it used to be.
Basically fix this right here and basically take this down and basically make it flush. Make everything flush. Make everything nice and neat.
Okay.
Brand new door, brand new window, everything uniform.
Gotcha. Now, what's your what would be your cost estimate for doing the kitchen And then your cost estimate for doing the bathroom, and then your cost estimate for the rooms, meaning the bedrooms.
I say anywhere from like $17,000 to like $20,000 because it's not that bad. I'm like the drywall is not that bad.
Okay.
Your biggest problem is the bathroom. Is the bathroom. The kitchen is easy because the kitchen only has like one big baseboard, a base cabinet, and two small and two smaller top cabinets at the top. The kitchen is easy.
Okay.
The hardest thing in this house is the bathroom.
Gotcha.
For me and my crew. That's it.
Okay.
The drywall, all the other stuff is a cakewalk.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. And thank you so much for following us. We really appreciate it. They said for the price of that bamboo, I could grow my own. Right. She is not she's the one who said you were a great contractor, so you better be nice. All right, so now we're going up to the second unit, guys. Thank you so much for all the hearts. Keep them flowing. The more hearts we get, the more recognition we get on Periscope. For all of you who joined in a little late, this is Real Deal Meetup on Periscope TV. We do this show each and every Thursday. We always have either an experienced contractor, rehabber, property manager. I think Brian took up all three of those categories with this one episode. He's great. Tell him to come to South Carolina. Wow.
I'm coming to Columbia and something, South Carolina.
Okay. And Miss Nick, we're in the 21215 section of Baltimore City. My bad, Brian. So we're going in the second.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Sanding down these hardwood floors right here.
Okay.
Same thing, laminate the walls.
Gotcha.
Make everything brand new. Same thing, the ceiling, just go right over the top of it.
Okay. Now, one quick question. What about the electrical?
I basically keep the electrical the actual same, but I bring everything up to code. I won't put a brand new panel in here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Because it's already, I think it's 100 amp in the base. I was in the basement before you got here, so 100 amp.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so. And
can you explain like the amps for those people who don't understand what that means? Like 100 amps in here, is that good?
Yeah, 100 amps for an apartment, for like a 3-bedroom apartment is good.
Okay.
Bedroom, if it's like a big luxury apartment is over like 1,200 square feet, you might go up to 150.
Okay.
Because it's a big luxury condo like downtown DC, Georgetown. Most of them have like 200 amp panels in it.
Oh, 200. Okay, so that's not that big of a jump. So it's 100 if you're doing 150, 200.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Like I was telling you up here, this is me being me. I will gut this whole floor.
Okay.
Because of this like tacky stuff like this right here.
Okay.
Like this actual ductwork should be on the opposite wall.
Gotcha.
Come right here. It should be like running on that wall right there.
Oh.
Running through the actual bedrooms.
Okay.
It's basically taking away from the actual cylinder space.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I would actually, me personally, it'd be easier rehab for me. I can come in here and gut this one day, have it framed out, and one day had a ductwork ran in one day, and come back and drywall it. I said like around 2 weeks I had it so then back together.
All right, cool.
But if I actually play with it might take me like 2 or 3 weeks.
2 or 3 weeks?
Yeah, because because this is like a different type of crew. I have a brand new construction crew.
Okay.
They can come in here, frame it, run the actual ductwork, run the electric, everything in 1 week.
What?
Yeah. So,
where you get them from?
Yeah. Stolen from crews.
All right, so now for this bathroom, all right, so I guess for all the people on Periscope, y'all won't push y'all kids in this tub either.
No, like them on the whole second floor, and just basically do it. You can change the actual floor to the actual bathroom.
Okay. Gotcha. Black Jit, no, you did not. I'm not even gonna say that comment.
So, this right is tacky. I'm like, what is this? Look at the ceiling. What is this?
I don't know.
You got tile on the ceiling. That's tile on the ceiling.
Yeah, it is.
It's tacky.
It is.
The thing is, you have to entice somebody to want to actually live here.
Right.
Yeah, so it has to be something spectacular or whatever.
Okay.
Above average for this neighborhood. So.
Gotcha. And Camille's just joined the line. Hey, Camille again. All right.
Like I said, I keep the same floor plan. Like I said, I would take this actual ductwork right here. And basically, I run it either along this wall right here.
Uh-huh.
I run it right along here.
Okay.
It's better to have ductwork in the actual, on this wall right here, because the ductwork is anywhere from like, let's say like 14 by 14.
Gotcha.
So it's like basically like where that square is. That's where your ductwork will be actually right in the square.
You know what? Now that you say that, I never realized, but in all of the rehabs that we have, like it's always, I never seen it out there. It's always in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's tacky. That's real tacky. But back, like, yeah, some slum doors with some contractors involved.
Okay. So now what is the benefit?
The sad part about it, once you start the demo in here, you might have like another 12 inches to go up. You can basically probably run the actual ductwork underneath the ceiling for real.
Oh, true.
Yeah, so.
True.
That's the reason I say I will actually demo it.
Now,
I believe in clean lines. I don't like half-ass work. Everything has to be clean. And I hate bulkheads.
What's the, you don't like bulkheads?
I hate bulkheads.
Oh, okay, cool. And for those of you who don't know, like if you ever went inside of a room and you see like it looks like the wall is built out somewhat, that's the bulkhead, and the bulkhead.
The thing is, like I said, since we actually demo it, I say demo this whole top floor, you can run the actual ductwork up at the ceiling. You have room up there to actually do it. Okay, cool. And I see Flinta just joined. Thank you so much. All right, so you want to go in the kitchen now? Yeah, like I said. Dun dun dun. That says good job. All this 1950. This has to go right here.
Y'all remember this sink?
Yeah, that's tacky. But I'm like, you keep that the actual. If it was me, I'll basically keep some of the same layout, but I will move this over there. And open this up right here. Oh. Have it open.
The wall.
Yeah, like wide open.
Okay. What about the window?
Have the actual either put the sink in front of the window, or basically have like a sink from here to there. Have your actual. You can make this right here flat. Okay. If you can, have your actual stove and your actual countertop right there. Just have like a little elbow right here. Okay. And basically, see right. I believe your AC is right there. Yep. So you can probably just open this up right here a little bit. This particular your actual refrigerator right there. Okay, cool. Make it a little bit more peace. And someone said this sink is from the color purple black. Jesus, you are hilarious. Now, can you also tell people who aren't too familiar in terms of like people think you could just go inside a house and like start knocking walls out and stuff? It don't. There's no really low burn walls.
Okay.
Because it's remember you start carrying load at 16 feet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was like every 16 feet. Supposed to have a low burn wall, depending on what type of 2x12 or LVL you use. Okay, and now what is an actual load bearing wall for the audience? It actually carries the load of the floor that's above it or beneath it. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Good stuff. All right, and we are going into this is the last bedroom. Yep. Same thing right here. I like these walls, but I demo all this crap right here. Oh. Everything got to go, ladies and gentlemen. All this crap got to go. Now, for those of you who weren't here earlier, Brian, what were you saying about the baseboards and everything? It basically leaks the problem. So I go like it's like around like a 6.5, 7 inch baseboard. I go with like a 3 or 4 inch baseboard. Okay. Cool. Brand new doors. Make everything clean. Make everything look clean. Yeah, so. All right, Buzz Light. Okay, you must have got knocked off of the feed. Thank you for joining back. Now, what's that you kicked that over there? It's all water damage. It's the actual water coming up there, basically making the actual plaster real soft and weak. So, like even this porch, I basically like patch the porch, but I make it. I will actually patch it properly. I get rid of all that jack-legged little stuff and basically make it more sturdier. Okay, gotcha. It's like even right here, it's good to put like some slate right there or something, or even some wood over top of that. Okay, cool. But they can actually go out there and walk out there. Okay. Yeah. Cool. So now for this entire renovation, if we were doing it, we can break it down. If we were doing it Section 8. Let's give you one number. Only one number? One number because of the neighborhood. I said I wasn't putting no more than like 50 into this property. Oh man, really? And the thing is, and I would cut a little bit of corners. I cut corners on the AC units are still good. I use those.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, so I put like around 15 to 20 on the first floor and the rest up here.
Wow.
Up here and outside, that's it.
Okay.
I try because I'm like, these jobs, I'm like, all the stuff I'm telling you, it should take you no more than like around a month to do something like this.
What do you mean 1 month?
A month, that's it. If you have the right crew with the right budget, a month.
Wow, okay.
If you use your cousins or your next door neighbor, it might take you a year.
All right, now in terms of like all the information that you just gave us, like because $50K, that's a decent sized rehab budget. So like if you were a wholesaler, what would be the price that you would need to pretty much get this property at in order to flip it to an end investor?
I'm gonna keep it 100% real. If I'm dealing with a Baltimore insider, I tell them $20,000 to $30,000. If I'm dealing with somebody from DC or out of state, I tell them $50,000.
Okay.
There's a whole lot of Baltimore insider know about a place called Second Chance. They know to get stuff real cheap in Baltimore City. Yep. And they also use their cousins and things of that nature. And a whole lot of people use like drug recovery help up here. Okay. There's a whole lot of like drug recovery houses where people looking for work. And a whole lot of like rehabbers in Baltimore City. Most of their labor come from there. Wow. I don't use them, but I learned the hard way. I used to use them back in the 90s, but a whole lot of people I know still use them.
He said that's love, bro. It is.
It's true because they're looking for work. I use them on my demo. That's about it. I don't use them on no skill.
So that's another cool question because like when it comes to certain things, I realize certain people you can't use for certain jobs. So like for demolition, you will be okay with using not so skilled labor. Correct. But when it comes to
everything else,
everything else,
even paint.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. I'm a stickler for like tight lines on the ceiling right there. I use this light right here to get mad. I've been looking for the actual break that has it because no matter what I do, it's always a two-color paint job. Okay. The wall might be like a gray or silver, and the wall is bright white.
Gotcha.
I shine my light just like this to make sure I don't see no line. Make sure the actual lines are real tight.
Gotcha.
And most cousin painters or the next door neighbors, the actual lines are not that tight.
Never. They're never tight. That's why keep the hearts coming, guys. That's why you can usually see the difference from when like a house was first painted and then when the person living there came in.
See this right here? See that right there?
Yes.
Most people are okay with stuff like that, not me. It's just the reason I have this powerful flashlight right now. That's exactly what I do. So that's right here.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Gotcha. Okay, so them Steve Harvey lines, you are hilarious. I'm not even being facetious right now. You are funny. So for everyone who joined in on today's episode, thank you again so much. This is Real Deal Meetup on Periscope TV. If you actually want that spreadsheet, Brian, you gonna give them the spreadsheet?
Yes.
Okay.
So when they inbox you, I'm gonna send you the actual spreadsheet.
Okay.
Send it all today.
All right. So if you haven't already, make sure you RSVP for our next upcoming meeting, and that is at therealdealmeetup.com. That's REAL meetup MEETUP.com. Also, if you want that spreadsheet from Brian, go ahead and shoot me your email via text message at 443-201-1846. Again, that is 443-201-1846. Make sure you do that within the next 24 hours because if I get your email after 24 hours, we will not be sending that spreadsheet to you. Time is of the essence, people. And Brian, how can I get in contact with you?
202-903-7067 or either at brianshanklin.com.
Okay.
Or Custom Turnkey Real Estate.
Custom Turnkey Real Estate.
And if you actually Google Custom Turnkey Real Estate,
okay,
I dominate that right there. So
you dominate that right there. Okay. All right. So keep it up, guys. See y'all next time. Yes, you will. We'll be back next week, Thursday, for another spectacular episode of Real Deal Meetup on Periscope TV. I want to thank Brian again. Like, this was a very, very fun episode, and we really appreciate it for all your knowledge. Thank you so much.